been a while. Depression has been hitting me, and I've been sick the last week. Um, my home test said it wasn't COVID, but it was. It felt like COVID. I know what COVID. Unofficially, I've had it 6 times already. This would be the 6th time. So, and officially 3 times. I couldn't even. It hurt so bad to move. It was so difficult being sick and having to take care of my dad. But I spent a week mainly sleeping it off. Jerry was at the house, and I explained to him that I'm sick and I'm going to go lay down, and he needs to look after dad so I can get some rest. So that worked out fine for a week. But the first 2 days, I couldn't get any sleep because my head hurt so bad. It felt like my brain was pushing against my skull and trying to expand. It was so intense. It was the worst head pain. It lasted for 2 days. And I tried, the only aspirin my dad has is low-dose Bear for his heart thing. And I took a handful of that, well, just 4 of them. And then I'm not supposed to take any Mucinex because it'll mesh with my sertraline, but I took it anyway, and that helped alleviate the head pain. Oh man, I couldn't laying down on the pillow was so painful. I basically had to lay on the back of my head because that's where it wasn't painful, but I snore on my back, so, and it made my throat scratchy as fuck. I was coughing like crazy. It was just so painful. It was so painful to breathe for the first 3 days. It hurt to breathe. And why, you ask, that I didn't go to urgent care? Because I would have been sitting down there up to 8 hours before I was seen. No, I'm not doing that. So I DIY'd this fucker. I raw dogged it. I didn't get Fireball until like 4 days after. Let me tell you, it was not fun. And Boom Doom brought it home. He went to some school outing, and he brought it home after a weekend of his school outing. And apparently, we are pretty sure it was COVID because we know what COVID feels like. This was COVID times 100. It was so bad. This is going on week 2. I still have some sniffles. I still have a cough a bit because I'm still coughing up the crud. I'm still sneezing out the crud. So, yeah. I mean, the whole household got it. I was trying everything possible to not let Dad get it. He doesn't understand about, I was telling him, stay away from me. I'm sick. I don't want to get you sick. And he heard me say, you're sick? Well, so what? You know, it didn't compute. So he kept coming in, kept bugging me. Even though Jerry was there, he still had to, he needs me around. But I took a week, and with Jerry in the house, I went and slept it off as best I could. I could have used some Paxlovid. But I mainly sustained on soup. I had lots of tomato soup, all types of tomato soup, tomato basil, tomato bisque. I did soup, and I drank lots of water. And I had some hot tea, hot green tea, with elderberries. Anyway, I raw dogged this motherfucker, and I'm still recuperating, but I'm also in depression mode because the state of the world. I just can't with this state of the world. I just can't. I don't want to talk about it. I am sick of it. It's just, nothing's going to be fixed until they're all gone. So anyway, I don't know. I ordered Bob's Burgers burger book. So all the burgers Bob's Burger did in his series, it's in here, and we're going to try to work on it a little at a time. That was from Amazon. I went to Amazon for this. What else did I get? I recently picked this up from the TikTok shop. This was, at first, a couple of years ago, it was being advertised. It was like 30 some dollars. I got it for 8. I waited and waited, and there's a whole bunch of remedies in here for all sorts of ailments, including diabetes, blood sugar, things like that, blood pressure. What else? Oh, I recently got, so this just came in the mail. I got new kaleidos. This is called smeared rouge. It's a little brighter red, burgundy red. This was from the TikTok shop. I got this from the TikTok shop too. This is NYX. It's Wednesday's Nightshade. It's a lip gloss. It's supposed to be a black lip gloss, but it's black, but not as black as they advertise it. But still, it's pretty cool. It smells like grape. This is Sushi Glow. I got a new Sushi Glow. This is black. Oh, what was this called? Corrupted. It's corrupted. It's a lip gloss. This is a lip gloss. There's no smell to it. But it is pretty black. This is a lip gloss. Sushi Glow from TikTok shop. They got new vials. It's supposed to be like a blacker than black formula. Burt's Bees on TikTok shop is doing their tinted Burt's Bees. So I got cherry, which is supposed to be a bright red. It's not. This is rhubarb, which is a little darker, close to maroon, close. It's a little darker red. And then this is plum, which is, like a wine color. So, yeah. I've been TikTok shopping and I don't give a fuck because, there's no future for this country. I'm praying for the bombs. I want this fucker to be over. I want it to be over. As soon as Washington is blown up, all those people are destroyed, then maybe we can fix things. Otherwise, right now, with the war in Iran, which we're not supposed to be there, we don't even need to be there. It's just because they're distracting from the Epstein files. They're distracting from the ballroom, which now that's going to be going forward. Well, they're trying to push it forward, and instead of private donations paying for it, the taxpayers are supposed to pay for it now. Yeah, I don't even want. No, I don't want to talk about it. Don't want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate where I live. I mean, nothing's really affected me, but to hear the news of the world and how bad it is for everyone else, it's a toll on your mental health. I'm worried for my dad because they're gonna fuck with Social Security. He gets Social Security. He is mentally incapacitated. Hospitals are already kicking people out, like nursing homes. They're kicking people out because the cuts to Medicare, Medicaid. It's a hospital here. So my sister went down the other day. There was a nurse at an urgent care that says she has kidney stones because they couldn't figure out what was wrong. She had severe pain on her left side up here. Kidney stones. Okay? She got sent to the ER because the urgent care doesn't have the machines used to scan to do the tests. So this hospital here is doing subpar care. They're misdiagnosing. They're not giving proper care to people. My ex-boss, which I don't know at this point, but he couldn't walk on one of his legs. He was limping really bad. He went for a scan on his leg here at this hospital. They said there was nothing wrong. He went to the hospital an hour away. They found a blood clot in his leg that could have killed him had he listened to this hospital here. He could have been dead within a week. This hospital here is doing subpar care. They need to be reported. I mean, what they told my sister was she was compacted, meaning she's not able to take a shit. But in our age, we shit quite a lot. So she was nowhere near compacted. She had kidney stones. What you need for kidney stones is some really primo painkillers, which they refused to give her. So she was in quite severe pain. I gave up part of my day so I could spend the night with Dad because she was in no shape to help my dad. So she got to rest. and she did more resting today too. And she said she was feeling well enough she could go sit with Dad so I could get my full day off because I gave up part of my day off so she could do that. I'm not mad about it. I'm mad that this hospital, is misdiagnosing people and not properly medicating for the diagnosis. Probably because the cuts to Medicaid and Medicare have taken effect in our medical community. I'm severely pissed off because if we had listened to this hospital, my sister could be in some severe medical complications. But we're taking care of it of our own. In fact, this book says how to get rid of kidney stones. But I also Googled it, and there was a bunch of things we could do DIY for kidney stones. So she did some of those steps, and the pain has been alleviated enough that she can function. She has to go back to work. She got a doctor's note. She got yesterday and today off. She has to go to work tomorrow. She found a back brace, an old back brace, to bind her together. And she said that helps alleviate the pain too, because you put some pressure on it, takes away the pain. So I'm just severely angered that our health care is taking a turn for the worse. Thank you, Regine. I can't be on TikTok for very long because I get triggered and I see all the people that are suffering. There's people that are crying on TikTok about their suffering. And I don't like that. I don't like to see people suffering. I am not so cold-blooded that I like to see people suffering. In fact, I didn't vote for this suffering. I voted for Kamala. She would have probably taken away a lot of poverty. She was planning to do Medicare for all. She was going to strengthen Obamacare to make healthcare more affordable. She probably could have gotten us universal health care. But this country is all about taking from everybody who is not a millionaire. And why am I doing this? They don't see the damage that's been done. They don't know the damage they've done. But it's starting to come around and bite them back in the ass. So that's one consolation I have. So anyway, Jerry got the first bill for having Sharon, the shower nurse, and so far it was only $240. I thought it was going to be, well, because she missed a couple of days, so it was under $300. But a full month of shower care will be like about $330. So he'll be seeing hopefully soon enough that if Dad was signed up with hospice, there would be no out-of-pocket cost for having a shower nurse. But like I said, we'll play this game to get the proper care for Dad. We're just going to have to pay for it until Jerry realizes what a stupid idea that is, when there's resources at the fingertips that Medicare would pay for. But he didn't hear that part. Yes, I'm still a little angry about that, but then I'm also not. I'm just angry that... And the other day, when Sharon came over because she came back from vacation, he refused to come in the house to say hello to her. He waited until she left before he came in the house. I find that extremely childish. And Dad's getting used to Sharon, I noticed. He's not arguing with her as much anymore. He's getting used to her being around. He might not like her, but he's been more or less following her instructions. She doesn't hurt him. She doesn't really touch him except to help dry off his back. And she helps put his suspenders on, you know, just, she does very minimal touching, so he's not getting hurt in any way. She doesn't yell at him. She has more patience with him than I do. The other day it was pretty bad. He started off early. He's been getting up earlier because the sun's coming up earlier. The sun comes up around 6:30 in the morning, and it hits Dad right in the face because he has some upper windows in his room that just point right at his bed. So he's been getting up earlier, but I have been able to, like when it's her shower day, I've been able to put him back to bed. Except the other day, we argued for quite a bit. Oh, so Dad's just as ornery as ever. He's hidden my pedal machine and the flip-flops that I use. I can't find the flip-flops at Dad's house that I was using that are his, but he refused to use them. But he's hidden them, so like a child. He did that while I was being sick. Um, yeah, so Boom Doom brought home COVID. My sister had it. Her boyfriend had it, Levi. I got it. And I was trying to stay away from Jerry and Dad. So I don't think Jerry got sick. But Dad had a little bit of cough and sniffles. But I bought some new gloves and masks to wear. So when I prepared his food, I was masked up and I was using gloves so I didn't touch him. Even though I washed my hands, but still you need to have gloves to prepare food when you have COVID. So hopefully we got around that with Dad. He doesn't, so far, like I said, he has a bit of sniffles and a cough, and that's about it. So hopefully we dodged a bullet there. What's been going on? Oh, Renaissance Fair. Okay, Renaissance Fair was awesome. I got 2 days to play at the Renaissance Fair. What did I buy? Well, because I didn't bring my umbrella, so I bought another umbrella. It has skulls all over it. It's a pirate-looking umbrella. It's really cool. And then I had to buy another bag because I forgot my corduroy bag that I couldn't find it. I forgot to bring it. So I had to buy a new bag to carry my stuff in. I bought some pirate rings. We did go to jousting. They had replaced all the metal seats with a type of stadium seats that are like wooden, so that was pretty cool. But we also had our umbrellas. We were drinking a lot. I am so out of shape. I could barely get around the fair. I mean, just it hurt. Plus, it was hot. It was hot, and but it was so much fun. What else did we? We were at the food court. We were getting all types of good food. Like they got meat pies. I got a grilled cheese sandwich. There's this lady who makes all different types of grilled cheese sandwiches. It's just amazing. What type did I get? It was a Hawaiian one. It was ham Swiss and pineapple, I believe. Yeah, it was a Hawaiian one. It was so good. And they take a while because they hand make them right there. To where the meat pies, they mass make them and then just hand them out, which is still fine too. The meat pies are just incredible. I didn't get to have my cheesecake dipped in chocolate on a sneak. I did not get that because I was so full. So, what else? I kept drinking lots and lots of water, but it was just so hot. I went shopping. I went shopping. Like I said, I got a bag, I got it on sale, like $15. Usually those types of bags with certain designs on it, they're like $40 and $50, but it was only 15, so I was amazed at that. The umbrella was, I believe the umbrella was 30 some dollars, I think. It was a little more than I wanted to spend, but I still bought one because I needed it, because it was so damn hot. We did not talk to the Queen this time, and we did not do the quest. Because the quest alone took over 3.5 hours, and that takes up a lot of your time. What else did we see? We mainly were wandering around, and I got to see jousting. Yay! I was wearing a dress, so I couldn't ride a war horse. Plus, they don't have tall enough ladders for me to get up on that war horse who's like 8 feet tall. Yeah. Ren Fair was so much fun. I had so much fun. Yeah. That was a really good time. It was a really good time. Oh, Boom Doom was nominated to be part of Prom Court. He did not become prom king, but he was prom prince, which is like a runner-up. His buddy Matthias was king. So because their school is so small, they invited all the grades to prom. So there was a freshman king, a sophomore, junior, which Boom Doom's a junior, and then there was a senior king. So there was 4 kings, and then princes and dukes, and they did all sorts of levels of prom court royalty. So yeah, so Boom Doom got to be part of prom court, which is pretty fucking cool. Which means he's a really popular guy. He's a charmer. He's a good guy. He's a good boy. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty proud that I got to help raise such a super. He's super intelligent, super smart. He's very funny. He's very funny. I mean, if he could be one of the comedians on TV who does controversial comedy, that would be him. He could totally get away with it too. Anyway, just the state of the world. I wish I could sue the government for mental stress, for the psychological terrorist attacks that they're doing on the people. But I don't think anybody wants to go for that. Because the whole country, well, not the whole country, but most of the country would be filing a suit for mental distress, psychological terror attacks. That's what they're doing since day one. Since day one of this regime. It's not even an administration. It's not an administration. It's a regime. Because they're doing it all for the betterment of themselves, not for this country. But the people who voted for it, they're finally getting a taste of it. They're like, oh, I didn't vote for this. Yeah, because they voted for other people to get hurt, not themselves. But in their stupidity, they did vote for themselves to get hurt too. And it's just finally catching up to them. So I call that karma. That's karma. And I hope it bites their dicks off. And some of them are waking up from their decision. No. There's no forgiveness here. There's no welcoming of open arms here. You voted for this. And the only reason you're regretting it is because it's biting you in the dick. So, fuck you. Yeah. Suffer, bitch. Because we are. What else has been going on? Not much. I've been TikTok shopping. I'm behind. I have a March video I haven't been able to get out just because depression. Just depression. I just don't want to do anything. I've spent my days off just sleeping. I had things I needed to do, but I'm out of money, so I'm waiting until I get paid. I get paid on Friday. Yeah, I'm okay. Just been sick. Sick and tired. Wish I could spend some time in an asylum. But I don't need drugs to check out. I can check out on my own. All I gotta do is sleep. Yeah. I don't need no drugs to check out. I can do that naturally. without any substance assistance. Anyway. Things are okay. More or less. we still have that shower nurse for Dad, and Dad hates it, and I keep reminding him, until he gets in the shower on his own, Sharon stays. I keep reminding him. Yeah. Everything's okay. It's doable. Like I said, we're not really being hit with all the crap. Well, except for the health care. That's why I also didn't want to go to urgent care. I mean, granted, I get better care at urgent care, but I'm just not gonna do it. Just like the whole hormonal imbalance that nobody, I mean, I say I have hormone imbalance, we need to address that. My thyroid is fucked, we need to address that, and nobody listens to me. So I'm doing it myself. And this book will help me with that too. I think there's a thing in there about thyroid. I'll take care of it myself. It'll be way cheaper. I'll just use the Medicaid for the yearly health checkup. I'm using it for my eye injections. Yeah. Alright, let's get a look at... Let me show you my Sushi Glow. What do you think? So they've been, Sushi Glow has been advertising that they've been working on a really blacker than black formula. So that's pretty nice. I like it. This is just a lip gloss. I don't know if it's long lasting. I haven't tried it. I got pimple dot. Oh, my hair. So I did a third time. I didn't blonde my hair. I just lightened it. So this time I got pretty much the color out. This is just lightening it for the third time with Oops, the color remover. I just did color remover for the third time. I haven't been able to have the energy to put the Witch's Delight on, which I can totally do now because it's light enough that the purple will take. I just had a shower the other night. I needed it. I did one shower while I was sick, and that helped clear up some of the congestion. It was in my, I didn't feel it in my chest so much. I mean, it hurt the first couple of days to breathe. I mean, it hurt. It was like breathing through a really tight plastic bag. It was just so bad. But I raw dogged it, mucinexed it, green tea'd it, tomato souped it, and I was better within a week. I was better within a week. So you can raw dog it. You can raw dog this, but it'd be easier to get the Paxlovid. So I didn't blonde it. This is the color remover. I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it for a little while. I was liking the reddish, but I was getting a little bored with it. So I found I had another box of Oops over here in my room, and I took it and properly shook it up this time. I shook the shit out of it because you're supposed to combine it. My sister, she was shaking it like this, and I shook the shit out of it to make sure everything got properly combined. And it did. This is what it's supposed to do. This is supposed to give you the blonde color. So, okay. Okay. So I'm going to show you, this is called Smeared Rouge. This is lip clay. Not bad. I really like this color. Yeah, I really like this color. It's a little brighter red than the one I got. Oh, what was the other one called? Oh, what was the other one called? Hang on, I'm getting it. And we're officially halfway to Halloween. So we're going into Summerween. So I'm looking forward to that. I got my, as you know, I got my costume set for this year. It's going to be Lily Munster. I just have to do some white streaks in my hair, which my sister's going to help me with. And I got next year's costume set too. It's going to be Chucky. I'm going to be Chucky because I've got the knife. I got the scars. Well, no, I don't have the scars. I'm going to order the scars. I don't know if I'll red my hair. I might. And what's the next one? I can't remember if my next one is going to be Fallout or something else. I have 3 costumes already. I just can't remember them at the moment because my mind is all... Anyway. This is so stupid. How come I can't... Alright. Oh yeah, the other one was Rubino. It's a darker one of this. So, this is Smeared Rouge. Like I said, it's a little brighter red. Rubino is the other one, and it's a darker, it's more burgundy. So, what else? Anything else? No, that's about it. That's about all the news there is. Yeah, I haven't played Skyrim lately. I still am able to play Skyrim for now, but there won't be any more updates to it. I am looking into getting a PS5. I found I can get one under $400, so I'm working on that. Even though Boom Doom says I should wait to get the Steam console, where you can just get all the, you don't have to buy actual games. You can download them, buy them, and download them digitally. Which that's a thing too, but I can't be without my Skyrim, so I'm gonna order a PS5 first. So I guess I'm ordering a PS5. Yay! What else is going on? Yeah, that's about it. Everything's okay so far. The state of the world is garbage. I'm hoping for the bombs to fall. Just as long as they take out Washington. Yeah. Take out Washington and Mar-a-Lago. We'll be peachy. And if Iran could kidnap the baby in the diaper, that would be awesome too, like they threatened to do. They need to do that. They need to kidnap him. You can have him. We don't want him. Nobody wants him. Fuck, he was even saying about how when he's done with his term here, he can go and be president of Venezuela. Fucking go. I don't think they'll let him, but yeah, you can try. Hopefully they... and I think they will. I'm hoping they will. Oh yeah, latest, another assassination attempt, which was faked. Totally faked. Totally faked. We know it's faked. Anyway, whatever. So, people, you need to take care of yourself. Do lots of self-care. Take care of your friends, your family, your neighbors you like. Help one person if you can. And goddamn it, go play Skyrim.